Oh, say does that star...
Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the 5.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Bass to Edgecombe. Off target with his 3. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their number one priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Wagner passes to Carter. Drills the three-pointer.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. That'll put Paul George on the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
And here are the 76ers now. After Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer, they get it back. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, hits it from three-point range. George has got 6.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Here's Banchero. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the Magic score.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Carter pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Suggs, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
No good on the second free throw. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in. And Edgecombe likes being involved in the pick and roll, but sometimes it's pick your poison for the D trying to guard it.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Carter. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on George. There's the lob to Carter. Banchero against George. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Edgecombe, no good. Magic leading by 5. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Stan, in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
That free throw, good from Banchero. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Both good from the line that time. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Now, here's George. 11-point game his last outing. Suggs looking around. Banchero kicks to Bane. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Maxey. Now, here's Suggs. 23 points for him the last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Carter, that's good.
Well, keep in mind, Carter has run these sets countless times. He's reliable when it comes to knowing where to go.
George with the ball. He's covered by Banchero. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Back to Carter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
And let's check out the numbers for Franz Wagner. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Back to Grimes. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And here's George for 3. Rebound by the Magic. And here is Suggs. Outside, Bane. To the middle. Banchero inside. Working on George. And it's Banchero missing. The 76ers trail by 9. Trying to end the drought. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. George with the steal. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you guys.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Carter with a screen on George. And it's Banchero missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that dunk. Wow.
Pass to Bona. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Philadelphia, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
He's off on the first. So for the Magic, De Silva's checked in, and it's Carter in for Suggs. And he's good on the second. Orlando leading by 3. Carter looking around. Wagner outside. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Oubre pulls it in.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
George sets a screen for Oubre. Looking for George. He gets it this time. And George with the stuff.
Impressive mobility right there from George. He's fantastic at finding that space off the pick and roll.
Carter, the pass to Wagner. It's Carter, high post. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Owner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Edgecombe. Takes a 3. Shot by Grimes. No good. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Wagner against Oubre. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Here's De Silva. Another miss by Orlando. George in the post. Guarded by Bane. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And the 76ers making a change here. Barlow's checked in.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Here's De Silva. Hasn't made one yet. Wagner kicks to Bane. Here's the screen. And it's off from 3-point range. The 76ers leading. Pass to Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by Wagner. The 3 from George. Bryant. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here is Carter. Back to Wagner to end the drought. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Paolo Banchero comes in for Bane. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Bucks. Carter kicks to Banchero. Three-pointer. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Edgecombe. Defended by Carter to the paint. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
Here's Banchero. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Got a piece of it. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
The first one falls.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Edgecombe. And the Magic making a change here as well. Howard's checked in for Franz Wagner. Now here's Lowry. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Barlow passes to Lowry. Here's Carter. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Magic lead by 1. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Drummond. Nice defense from Wagner.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Carter. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Brendan Watford's checked in for Kyle Lowry. .26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Carter for 3. Barlow grabs the rebound. Here's Watford, defended by Carter. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
We've got Quentin Grimes. He's out there with Martin. Edwards is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Barlow in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here is Martin. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here is Carter. Pass to De Silva. And a wide open look for Howard. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Carter against Martin. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Over Edwards. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 76ers trail. Pass to Martin. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Martin against Carter. Drummond is doubled. It's Grimes on the wing. His last outing with 20 points. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 26 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And no secret, he can score the ball. #1 on the team last year.
Yeah, they rely on him to be a play creator and terminator. So challenging to plan a defense for him.
And the first one at the line is good. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Now, here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Magic moving the ball around. And there's Suggs on the assist from Banchero.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Now Grimes. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Philadelphia. Lob pass to Wagner. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Now here's Howard. Still yet to score. And it's Suggs missing. Down low. Here's Drummond. Misses in close. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Drummond missing. Magic leading by 4. Here's De Silva. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Terry, the pass to Drummond. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Drummond's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Inside. Here's Banchero. Off target at the rim. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Terry. Excellent D from Howard.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Outside, Suggs to the paint. It's picked off. Here's the break. Here's Barlow. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Richardson comes in for Howard. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Suggs with a screen for Richardson. Pass to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Richardson kicks to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. From deep. The rebound by Paul George. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
You sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
The Magic making a switch here. Baines checked in. Here's Banchero for 3. They get it again. Wagner finds Wagner. And the shot is good.
What concentration there from Wagner. Accepting the contact and still finding a way to capitalize.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now, Baines. Paul George missing from long range. And it's Suggs missing. Suggs against Maxey. Pass to George. Hands it from downtown. George has got 17.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Wagner has screen on George. And Banchero, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George.
An aggressive, creative player on the attack. I like seeing Banchero get those whistles.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
And Banchero is the total package. A versatile big man who continues to improve every season.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bitadze's checked in. No free throws, good from Banchero. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia moving the ball around. George finds Oubre. 6 to shoot. Here's Maxey. Got a hand on it.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
Orlando leading. Wagner outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without foul.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And that one misses.
Well, guys, from day one in this league, Wagner has been an exceptional free throw shooter.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Barlow's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Bane looking around. Batazzi setting a screen for Bane. And Batazzi throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Now, here's Suggs. To the middle. And it's Wagner missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bane against Maxey. Bane, no good. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And George with this stuff.
Gotta put a body on PG or he will torch you on the offensive glass.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Clock at 6. Maxey against Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Maxey into the lane. Wagner against Maxey. In the corner, it's Bane. Outside, Suggs. Suggs with a screen for Bane. Shoots over Edgecombe. Bane, no good. Philadelphia shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Barlow passes to Maxey. Fires from the corner. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries from 10. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Batazzi the pass to Bane. George with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Wagner. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
For Orlando, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 1, the Magic.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Well, this league expects versatility from front court, and Franz Wagner has really risen to that challenge. You see him getting sharper across the board.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
1:39 left in the first half. Outside, Bane. Banchero outside. The Magic again can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Suggs. Outside, Bane. And he lays it straight in. Bane's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Now, here's George. 19 points in the game. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Carter, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Maxey with it. He's covered by Suggs. Steps back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the aggressiveness inside from Edgecombe. Sometimes you have to fight through all those long limbs and find your way.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Edgecombe.
We don't say this often about rookies like VJ Edgecombe, but he is known for his defense. Plays with incredible passion. VJ has such a bright future.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Barlow's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. George against Banchero. Lets it fly. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
George. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Over in the corner, Banchero. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Orlando out in front, ending the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
If you're shooting under 30% from three, try to find another way to score. Man, this is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And that's all for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. Maxey against Suggs. Maxey, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me. Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
The 76ers trail by 9. To the inside. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Orlando leading by 8. Banchero outside. Now Bane. Carter outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Carter's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Carter Jr. is selective from deep, but he has a good sense for when he should fire from there.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And here we go. Fast break. Wagner's got it. And Bane the bucket on the assist from Wagner. Bane's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Free throw dropped for Edgecombe. The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. And so he hits both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 8. And George kicks to Maxey. Here's George. He's defended by Wagner. From the arc. And it's George missing. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, Suggs knocks down the 3-ball. Suggs has got 7 points.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
Back to Maxey. Looking to get back on track here, and he sinks the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Maxey against Suggs. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
And with Banchero's size and strength, almost impossible to defend him inside without fouling.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size, he can handle, He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
And he sinks the second. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll. All right, a chance to check out stats for Suggs. Some last season stats for him. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Here's George. 23 points in the game. Outside Maxey. Banked in off the glass.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Suggs against Maxey. Here's De Silva. Pass to Carter. 4 on the shot clock. Banchero outside. The offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that's exactly what Carter Jr. should be doing. Rescuing plays off the offensive glass.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
And it's George missing. Magic leading by 11. And it's blocked. Pass to Bona. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's De Silva. Carter on the wing. Banchero against George. Banchero passes to Carter. Wagner, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wagner's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic. Edgecombe with the screen for George. Three-pointer, and it's Suggs with the rebound. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Oubre with it. Still without a basket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. PJ Edgecombe picks one up.
Well, throwing his weight around down low. Wagner getting to the line.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 15. Outside, George. Pass to Bona. Now Maxey. No good on the triple.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Suggs with the ball. Maxey covering, and he gets it to go. Suggs has got 9 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Maxey looking it over. Outside, George. Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by Wagner. And they get it. The 76ers with another miss. The Magic leading by 17.
Roll it, roll it.
Outside, Suggs. Back to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Maxey. And the change for the Magic. Carter's checked in. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Carter. They could use a bucket, and it's laid in by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got 4 this quarter.
Nice play by Edgecombe. He has the strength and body control to finish.
Wagner passes to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Edgecombe with it, defended by Carter. Here's George. No good that time. Great defense that time from Banchero.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Pushing it up. Here's Grimes, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And who doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team? Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
Now, here's Wagner. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Here's Banchero. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, here's Oubre. Scoreless thus far. George with no one around. Misses the 3.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wagner left side. Chalk up 2 there. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Pass to Edgecombe. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Howard in for Franz Wagner. Maxey against Carter. Banchero looking around. From 12 feet out. Barlow grabs the rebound. Barlow's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He's looking for Drummond and finds him, and he comes up with the deuce. Drummond's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Banchero. He has 30. Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
.105 left in the third. De Silva, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. It's stolen by Banchero. That's tipped. Out to Carter. Here's De Silva. Edwards defending. And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Edwards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point Orlando lead.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And finished off by Wagner.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Maxey kicks to Drummond. Now Grimes. Down low. It's stolen by Banchero. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Magic lead by 6. And time for the short break. And let's take this to the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in